channel.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Final, which is the channel that promises to keep you fresh and updated concerning sport-like related stories from fan reaction, the pre and post match analysis. And thank you for staying with us tuned on this channel. We'll go to an AY. You guys are welcome. Yes, sir, it's no news that the Super Eagles of Nigeria will be taking on the Wagwan boys, the Reggae boys, in the Unity Cup finals tomorrow 5 p.m. And believe me, there's a lot of build up to this fixture, and we are here to give you the camp updates of what's going on in the Super Eagles camp.
My bro, I think we've just witnessed the final training of the Super Eagles for the match against Jamaica in the Unity Cup. I think it is a good one. So far, so good. The facility Henwell has been a home to our boys, and I think we have to give them kudos to that one. But let's look at the players in particular. No injury crisis. The spirit is high, and I think they're about to bring the trophy home. And if we are looking at it generally, the players. We've talked about the likes of Ahmed Musa that did not make it and others, but that's behind. Now, the players that are in camp, I would say Eric Shaw took it personal today. I think we thought it was going to be a friendly match kind of thing, but no, he wanted to instill his tactics, and we saw the whole thing. Then look at the goalkeeping sector, another aspect that all of us shared concern, and we saw a different training for them today. Jem Padovani, which is the goalkeeper trainer, was harsh on them, and then they were all doing the with your legs, pass the ball. Maduka pass ball. Nwabali pass the ball with your legs, and we saw that kind of mistake in the last game. So I think he's trying to work on all those lapses, and so far so good. With what we are seeing, we are looking at something better is going to happen.
Okay. Thank you very much, Ogochukwu. You in particular, I like when I tend to ask you a question about the training, because I've always talked about you preparing before a match or a tournament. And how convinced are you with this last training?
Yeah, even if you have to go to a war, you have to be prepared now. So I think we've won one battle. I think we've won the Jollof battle, so we are yet to win the Reggae Boys battle.
Yes.
So I think the Jamaicans, I think they won 3-2 in their last match against Trinidad and Tobago, a non-footballing country. So we are going to play a less football country too, as far as higher and FIFA is concerned. So I think regardless of that, the boys are training. I saw Moses Simon dazzling as usual. Nathan Tella, they say, was phenomenal. The same thing to Tella Arokodare, short power. We saw all of those things. Then the goalkeeping section, like Gojuko rightly said, all of that. And then the fact that there was no casualties, no injuries. So we are going into the Jamaican game with complete play. Although we are short of 3 already. We've talked about how Crystal Sosuche has opted out because of personal issues. We are hearing that his transfers has to materialize whether to Atletico Madrid and all of those things. So he has to set all of that. And then the same thing with Amaso Basagi, who actually missed out because of visa issues. And then the governor has actually excused himself because of wedding preparations too. So all of those things have made us short of 3. So but as far as I am concerned, the other players that are in camp are going into this game in high spirit. They know what is at stake. The winning mentality, the winning spirit from the Ghana game, they are bringing it into the Jamaican game. Let's not forget that the last edition of this Unity Cup, we won it in 2004. So we want to replicate the same thing this time around again.
Thank you very much, guys. Before this whole Unity Cup setup, I've always talked about what we're going to term success, or which AY in particular. I remember you saying some words like, we don't necessarily win the matches, you just want to see performance. You understand? Ugochukwu, based on the training, coach tactics and everything, did we see anything different from what we have been seeing in Super Eagles in the first match against Ghana?
I think yes, we did. Because if you look at the crop of players are different, so that's one angle. We looked at the striking role, for an example. We said, how would life be without Victor Osimhen? We are certain that we have a backup plan without Victor Osimhen, or rather, even if we're going to pair Victor with someone, we have someone right now that can do the work. So I think that's one angle. Then we look at the right back. We also tried that. Well, hopefully we're going to see the inclusion of Felix Agu in the next game, so that we'll see what he has to offer. I think generally, then the midfield play as well, we saw a different dynamism in that midfield. So I think for me, this Unity Cup can be termed a success. Yes, we might bring the trophy home, but even if we don't, I think it has given us the privilege to see certain players, the MPFL players as well. This Sikiri Alimi, as much as he was not on the score sheet, the truth is he had better link-up play than some other players. So we were able to see a lot of positives from this whole this team. The training that aside, but that game against Ghana opened our eyes to see that, man, we have quality that even if Even if not be all these internationally based players, we can even use the guys, the local guys, and it give the likes of Papadanios avenue to kick the ball and for us Nigerians to see him. But I'm expecting more from him. Like we said, I think he was a bit scared in that last game, so hopefully he's going to be more relaxed right now. He has won the jersey. There's no going back at this point in time. And so for me, generally, it is a successful one so far, whether they win it or not.
Yeah, I think for me, most importantly, the only part that is yet to be settled so far is the midfield, which we have talked about how we need to on time get redeem in the midfield. We saw the last one, we saw the inclusion of Frank Oyeka and then Wilfred Ndidi, who has always been in the team, then Papadaniel. Now going forward, I think we need to see Adamu Abubakar. We need to see Nathan Tella. We need to see Collins came in that last game. We need to. I'm talking about the players that have not played. We need to see Isaac Xavier. Let us see what they've got to. As far as we are concerned, we've seen. Yeah, well, I'm coming there to right back. As far as I'm concerned, we've seen. See, that's as I go said now. He has showed the reason why what he can do. So now going to the midfield, we need somebody that can actually give us that creative spark in the middle of the park. We need that midfield combination. We need that midfield partnership, so that going into the World Cup qualifiers, you know that when your 4 is going out, you are coming back. So you need to have settled all of those things in play before that. Then, so I think we want to see the likes of the players I mentioned, like Xavier, Adamu Abubakar, Nathan Tella, who has not gotten minutes. All of them should get a minute in this Jamaican last match. The same thing with Waliu, who actually is the right back. I hope I hope Secretary also have plans for him to play. And then the same. My concern again is the left back, because we've not seen Bruno Yemachi give us so far, and then he has not been able to convince the coach. So probably we might see Felix Agu play a part in this one. Maybe, who knows? So I feel like when we see him, we can also say, okay, this particular position has been sorted as far as this Unity Cup is concerned, going into the World Cup qualifiers. You understand? And then look at the defensive partnership too. We saw Ifeanyi, we saw Ugbu and this other guy Shemi Ajayi. You saw the partnership. At least so far so good. Just considered one goal. So I think a lot of things we'll still have to unravel a lot of things as far as this Unity Cup is concerned. Jamaicans, they will bring it to us. That's the truth. They also have some very good players. So we should not, because we've defeated Ghana and now Silver. But I really want to see what those other few players I have not done. That was why it pained me when I felt like we wasted the slot of Ahmed Musa, because that could have been a slot for somebody else. The Christian Ochi, that would have been a slot for somebody else. Ahmad Sobasek, that might be a slot for an NPFL goalkeeper. So I felt like, why would you limit us in terms of sabotage that particular slot that you have? So, but as far as I'm concerned, we want to see what the few ones that have not gotten minutes as far as the Unity Cup is concerned. Let us see what they can do in this Jamaican final.
AY, thank you very much. Something I noticed too in the training, just to chip in a bit, is the brilliance of Igor Ogbu. I would like to, in the training, we saw the coach backing out orders to him, his positioning, and I feel that, okay, with the aging legs of Trust Ekong, Shemi Ajayi, is one that we need to look out for because of the vibrancy of Kelvin Bassey. Hopefully, they form a formidable partnership in the nearest future. Thank you very much,
and I think Benjamin Frederick.
Yes.
Yeah, we saw him in training too. The guy from Brentford. I think he's the son of Grace, being at the right place at the right time.
Hopefully we see him also, you understand, in the nearest future donning that green and white. Believe me, he's a player that we need to add in that. And that is the camp update, you understand. That stay tuned to find out which was to bring you more head-to-head records, the preview and the post-match analysis concerning this Nigerian versus Jamaica and the Unity Cup final. And that's our time. We see you guys.